Welcome.
Ash has been here.
Yeah.
Ash has not.
I have not. I have not. I saw it though. I watched it and I got jealous. And I said, I gotta come. I'm coming to New
Here
York.
we go. Well, good. Well,
So
Yeah.
2 weeks, right? You
Literally, I was like,
fast.
Yep, I was here.
We're
well,
here.
We are glad that you guys are here.
Happy to be here, Joe.
Now,
Thanks for having us.
What are some estrogen-friendly topics we could get to?
We don't do enough.
I mean,
yeah, we
yeah.
figure it out.
I mean, we can start with at least coming to have Sister Mel's back on that little tricky question y'all tried to hit her with.
Yeah, they tried to hit her with that tricky shot. I didn't like
Yeah.
Question.
It was, would you prefer a proactive baby father or a rich missing baby father?
Is
Yeah.
that
Pretty
the
much.
question?
An
I need
impossible
clarity
question.
on what the question was.
I think that was the question.
Who asked it?
I don't remember. Let's just focus on the answer.
Mark did, and then
I think it was Mark Lamont.
expounded on it.
I don't remember.
Mark Lamont Hill.
Who can remember? The point is,
Presented such a frivolous question.
it wasn't frivolous. Well, you know what? I want to understand Mel better.
Oh,
You don't know her well enough?
No, I mean, I've only been
Bullshit.
here. I've been here 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm just getting to know people, so I wanted to dig deeper.
What it sounded like I heard was if you had a choice between a proactive, unsuccessful baby father or a successful,
Missing nigga.
missing.
And we're talking about success. We're talking about money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What would be your choice?
Yeah.
I felt like Mel got backed into a corner to have to feel uncomfortable and answering what she.
I thought so too, but because Mark asked, I assumed that couldn't be what he was doing.
Yeah.
Really, Joe?
But it did feel a little.
But
Little
then
what?
you guys
Back into a
switched it
corner.
up on her too, because she answered the question how she felt, but you didn't like the way she answered.
We didn't like
I
that.
did like her answer.
No, you didn't
I
want to
hated it.
believe her. You didn't want to believe her.
I think we questioned whether she was really deliberating that hard over it.
But then
think
you
that's what-
switched the question up on her too. I think a little bit.
It happens a lot. A lot
happened in a small amount of time. It was quick. It was moving fast.
She doesn't speak clearly. I mean, yeah, that happens. What you're saying.
Either way, that's a hard question to answer, and I feel like it's odd that it was so hard for her to comfortably answer it when we all in the room felt the same way. And it's because of the what you put on women when they answer that.
What do you mean we all?
Can I?
Everyone in here,
That's an
man or
assumption.
woman,
Can I interject real
was
quick?
choosing the $20 million.
Oh, facts.
Man or
Yeah.
woman was choosing
And
$20
you were
million.
judging her for
but
not
the
saying
only
it.
person that could be judged for having that
Yeah.
answer was Melissa. If Joe was like, "Yeah, just take that $20 million and be out," everyone would laugh. If she was like, "Oh yeah,
I wouldn't take the
girl,
20.
you better take that $20
I
million."
wouldn't take the 20.
everyone
I
would
wouldn't
laugh.
take the 20.
I wouldn't take the 20.
My man said you're not taking 20.
And I wanted to just ask
None of
a
us
question.
would.
I would
Okay.
ask when we say, because the way you phrased it,
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it was intended. But Mark asked the
was.
question. I didn't
I trust
think
you speak for me.
I didn't say it was like a bum nigga. He was just like a regular dude that didn't have no money.
Yeah.
Not like bum, like sleeping on the couch, scratching his balls, eating cornflakes, nigga.
Right, squatting.
That's present. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about like just a regular Joe,
Just like a bus driver.
a dude that make money.
Like he have a job. He
Yes,
goes to
yes,
work
yes.
every day.
Yeah. Not
But
like,
he's-
Okay.
Like the
Okay,
man.
that's a little different.
No, that'd be a ridiculous
Okay.
question.
Okay.
That's what I was. That's what I was.
Gotcha.
understanding.
That's
Thank
Joe's
you for-
version of
Like a
broke.
dog walker.
That's what he thinks broke.
See,
Dog walkers out
Yeah.
there.
I'm not
Decent
naming
money.
broke
They
joints.
do, but he's
No, but that's what you're doing.
That's not what I'm doing.
You calling him a dog walker, nigga? Call him
Yeah.
an electrician.
A plumber.
What's the difference? They both make a good living. What is the difference? They both make a good living.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't fall into this. They're about to do their thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
But with
What
that,
would you do? Now that you understand the parameters differently, what would y'all do?
I can have a very simple life. I say this all the time. I know a minimum that I think I could make and my partner can make for me to live a very good life, and any of those professions allow for that. So I'm cool.
Okay, so you don't take the 20 million.
No.
Okay, how
I
about
take
you?
I take the present. Now I will tell you this: it took me being in a relationship where the person was present to be able to answer that way.
Ooh, that's yes.
I think I answered the former.
She did. You did. That's why the question's confusing to me. She did.
Glad for Mel.
But now that you hear the original
Initially, she said the 20 million.
And then
I was
you
shocked.
said she was lying,
Yeah.
so I assumed the former meant that the guy was broke.
No, that is the former. The
Yeah.
proactive
Initially we heard you say 20 million. That's what we were
No,
surprised.
initially when I came out the bathroom, you said 20,
All right,
and I was
you
shocked.
guys.
No, because they backed me into
It was
another corner.
Yeah.
To be,
Yeah, it got twisted.
And I
It
don't,
was a
and we lost sight
miscommunication,
of
that's
the
all.
real question,
always-
I think, too. I don't know, like,
So yeah,
so he has a job. He's not broke.
yeah.
He's just, he just has a regular job, a 9 to 5, whatever it may be.
He's broken their eyes, pretty much.
I think
What's
that
broke?
it's no broken Mel's eyes. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, this isn't
Yeah.
like a general question for everybody. It was
Yeah.
the first thing came from Ish about how would you approach pregnancy now at this age? Specific to Mel. That's before y'all came in. So that's how this started.
okay.
And then my follow up was, well, would the circumstances of the guy shape the decision making? And that's why we said it.
Yes.
And then she said, well, it would depend how present he was. And I said, well, what if he wasn't present, but he provided all these other things for you? That's how we got there.
But you also said
Yes,
at this
money.
point in life, you wouldn't terminate.
Regardless.
And this, if I ended up getting pregnant, I wouldn't terminate it. But hopefully, whoever I was, having sex with, it was.
That's where it gets.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully it was a good decision. Like,
So
considering all those circumstances.
Okay, well then I have an idea. You are dating a regular guy who has a job that cannot afford freezing your eggs or anything like that. Do you stay in that relationship and attempt
These
to
eggs are
get
scrambled. So, which are we talking like from my 10-year before self?
I guess so. My question is, do you stay in this relationship with this regular guy and try to have kids, or you got
Okay, all right, settle the fuck down.
This ain't the pylon joke now. Let's keep it.
He started the joke. All right, never mind, y'all. Could never get in on the joke.
Okay, well, I'm taking the nice guy. Ash, who are you taking?
I think now
the present guy, sorry.
At first, when I heard it from behind the cameras, my answer was no, I'm taking the 20 mil because at the end of the day, the mothers end up doing, I feel, the majority of the work.
That's so not true.
Anyway.
And you're speaking from experience?
Yes, I have 2 children. So I am just saying, in my head, I'm not saying that fathers do nothing, okay? But what I'm saying is, as a mother, I think that you do take on a lot of the responsibility anyways.
Should we have
so
to
I
hear
might
all
as well
this
get the
with-
20 mil too.
Father's Day was yesterday as at the time of this.
And it depends on the situation.
Bad timing.
Crazy time in the
It's a lot of mother shit.
Y'all asked, and then you said, what are some estrogen-y topics? What the fuck? Y'all keep...
No, you can't knock her for her experience. That's
No,
her
we're not knocking experience. We're just saying fuck
I'm
their
saying
experience. and
I
let's focus on
disagree,
niggas.
but I don't. You know what I mean? Not with your experience, but
I think no. I actually feel like if we take ourselves out of it, you're not the father, you're not a mother, you're not whatever. Take yourself out of it and let's just look at the day to day. When your children woke up this morning, who woke them up and got them out of bed? Your
Me.
mother or the father?
me.
Okay. Was she present?
She was asleep.
Okay, cool.
She
who
slept
woke
in.
up your kids this morning?
I do it every day. Just to be clear.
Raising children is one of the most important and challenging responsibilities a person can have. In this journey, having 2 parents in the household can make a significant difference, not only for the parents themselves, but especially for the children. While every family is unique, and many single parents do an incredible job raising their kids, research and experience show that having 2 actively involved parents offers important advantages that can deeply impact a child's development. First and foremost, children benefit emotionally from the presence of both parents. Having 2 loving adults in the home gives children a stronger sense of stability and security. They know there is always someone there to support them, guide them, and love them unconditionally. This emotional foundation is crucial, especially during the early years when children are learning how to trust, form relationships, and understand the world around them. 2-parent households also provide balance. Each parent brings their own strengths, perspectives, and styles of communication and problem solving. This helps children learn from a broader range of experiences. Whether it's a dad who encourages independence or a mom who emphasizes empathy, or vice versa, these different approaches complement each other. Children learn how to navigate different viewpoints and develop social and emotional flexibility. Financially, 2-parent households often have more stability. Raising children is expensive, and having 2 incomes, or even 1 income with 2 adults managing resources, can ease financial stress. This can mean better housing, access to healthcare, education, and extracurricular activities. When financial stress is lower, the entire household tends to be more stable and emotionally healthy. Another key factor is time and energy. Parenting is exhausting, and when the workload is shared between two people, each parent can be more present and patient with the children. One parent can cook dinner while the other helps with homework. One can take a break while the other steps in. This shared responsibility helps prevent burnout and allows for a more nurturing environment. Finally, children in two-parent homes often see firsthand how healthy relationships work. They observe how adults communicate, compromise, resolve conflict, and show affection. These lessons shape how they will approach their own relationships in the future. Again, it's important to recognize that families come in all shapes and sizes, and what matters most is love, commitment, and presence. But when two parents can work together as a team, it creates a powerful support system for children that can make a lasting, positive impact on their life.